Hi, everyone. Damien Snow, you funny bugger. He goes, yay, I'm the first one here, or maybe the last. Yeah, no, you're not on point. You've got to get past Jewel Polglaze and Michelle Coburn there, Damien. What show are we on here, Miss Ellie? What is it? 146. Oh, it's hot in here, man. Is it just me? Oh, good. Receptionist went for a fraction of the cost. Turnkey receptionist 479 times 2. Turnkey receptionist even handles sales inquiries, make bookings, and do online processes. Thank you, Miss Ellie. And go virtual with Turnkey Receptionist. Visit turnkeyreceptionist.com.au for 3 months. Let's get this sorted. Contracts or call 02-069-9111. There we go. Station sponsor. Oh, I'm sweating. It's really hot outside. Me and Ellie are sweating like anything in here. Yeah, I think it's maybe my cup of tea made me hot. Hello, have I got Ellie? 30 seconds. Of your business. Station sponsor. SE Timbers Castle Hill are flooring experts. Not just flooring, SE Timbers supply, install, and guarantee solid timber, engineered, laminate, my gosh, it's so hot. Flooring, as well as carpet blinds and shutters. An authorized dealer of major brands like Boral, Preference, and Quickstep. All right, guys, nearly ready to go live. Are you ready, Miss Ellie? On fire? Station sponsor, SE Timber Floors and Shutters in grain quality. Welcome to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. You're with International Psychic Medium Lesley Spaliviero, and welcome back to my show. We're here every Monday night from 8 till 10, every Sunday night from 8 till 10, and Ellie's on fire again. You're a funny kid. I love it. And she just walked behind me. She closed the door because we had some reflecting music or my voice in the background from the radio in the kitchen. And she's just put her 2 fingers up at me behind me. But I saw you, Ellie. You know that, don't you? Yeah. And plus, I knew you would have done it anyway. But welcome to the show, guys. Tell me where you're from, suburb, state, country, county. On the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. Like I say every week, we're streaming live across the world, including the Twitch, YouTube, Rumble, Facebook, the Alive 90.5 FM Facebook page tonight as well. There's Omni Studio and iHeartRadio. So come over to that main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. It's a full moon, 100% moon, I believe, today. Is it today, Ellie? I think it may be tomorrow, but I'm pretty sure it's close to 98% or almost probably 100% now. But if everybody's feeling a little bit weary or everybody's feeling a little bit upside down and communication's gone south, and you'll know why, it is because of the full moon. So I highly recommend to say to you not to worry about it. Just keep your mouths shut and don't adhere to anything going on around you, because otherwise it will be a little bit detrimental to you, because the moon causes a lot of havoc, especially when it's in the full moon phase. And I usually find it when it's leading up to the full moon as well. I'm just trying to get my mouse to come. Oh, there we are. It's on my iPad now. How cool is that, Ellie? Ellie's so laughing at me earlier, saying, I can't believe that you're still so excited about having your mouse transfer from your computer over to your iPad at the same time simultaneously. You're going to say something? Yeah. I know I am cute sometimes because I get really fascinated over something that is so minor. Must be the blonde hair. I don't know. But anyway, let's go and say good evening to some people. How was your day today, Miss Ellie, first? Yeah, it was all right. Yeah, were you busy? Yeah. You're always busy. What's a silly question from me? But anyway, Miss Ellie is one of the most amazing workers, and she just never stops. So she never misses a beat with me. Do you, Ellie? 3 years next month. Woohoo. Do you know which date it was? The 23rd? 22nd. Okay, righto. Okay, 22nd. We'll make it the 22nd. So the 222, the 222. Hey, how about that? That's cool. Let's leave it at that so we can remember it, because otherwise I'll never remember it. So we've got Jill Polglaze and Michelle Coburn first off the rank here on the live, on the Facebook Live, and they never miss a beat. They're here every single week. Michelle's been here for nearly, well, it'll be her 3 years. I think it was the 2nd of February. She told me, so bless you anymore. Looks like there's another one coming. No, but Michelle Coburn's been with me for 3 years, and Jill Polglaze, and I believe Rosie Salerno last night said that she's been here since 2020 or 2021. But did Jill Polglaze write up when she'd started with us, Ellie?
I don't think so.
But anyway, we had a really funny comment from Damien Snow, who I believe Damien Snow's in the States, in the US, and he said, "Yay, I'm first on the live here. I'm the first one here," he says, "or maybe last." And he's got all this laughing thing, and I just laughed at that before the show because I found that really cute too. Paul Will, happy Monday. Yes, what a good way to start the day. Hi, Ellie Grace. Lovely smile, Damien said. Thank you. We've got, what have we got here? Michelle Coburn is just kind of rubbing it into you, Damien Snow, and saying, "Sorry, so sorry, love, maybe next time." You never get it. You'll never get past Michelle or Jill Polglaze. I'm telling you, they don't sleep for 2 hours prior to my show. They're ready just to press that button. They're so cute. So Sharon Jordan, good evening. Thanks for joining us again. She's another regular. We've got Bev Ridley. She's another regular. Thanks for joining us. Tell me where you're from, guys. Suburb, state, country, county. You know I love to help people around the world. So Damien Snow's come back laughing. When does the full moon end? Because, gosh, it's really lots. Yeah, 100%. So the full moon, well, I always find that a couple of days, maybe 2 to 3 days, sometimes even 4 days leading into the full moon to its 100%, it causes so much havoc. And then you've got leading out of the full moon is around the same. So you've got like almost a week of havoc, you know, pretty much every month. It's like it's the monthly cycle of the moon, you know. So Joan Della, I love all your love hearts. She's got 9 million love hearts, and she's a regular here as well. She's been here for a very long time with me. And thank you for that. I noticed that. I didn't miss it. Francois Smith, good evening. Margaret Bennett, good evening. All these beautiful people on here. And thanks for supporting me for so long. What else have we got here? Joanne Andiela says, good evening to Lesley and Ellie, to everyone on the live. I hope everyone is well and in good care. Love and light to you all. Thank you. So everyone's sending you blessings, Ellie, for your sneezes. So Jill Polglaze says, since early 2021. That's a long time. So meant in good care. Hope everyone is in. Yes, it's okay, Joe. We understood what you meant. Well done. And lots of love hearts. Lots of love hearts. Happy New Year to Bella Healy. Thank you. Yes, I'm a lot better now. I was really unwell over Christmas, but I lost my voice. I couldn't even talk. I had no voice at all. And it was really quite funny because, you know, when you lose your voice, it's like you have those weird dreams that you want to scream because someone's chasing you. You can't scream because you've got no voice. But we've got Joe Angela. You're most welcome. Love us all around us. Bless. Thank you. Bev Ridley. Okay, she said she's left a message for me on Messenger. Okay, well, I'll check it later. Bella, good evening. I think I've said good evening to you, Bella. Where are we up to here? So we're just pulling in some more people on the live. But if you want to have a free mini reading, then come over to the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air on Facebook. That's where I stream most of the time. Ellie, my producer here, she will flick everybody over to the main page without getting kicked off her own personal page, right, Ellie?
Yeah, I'm still mad about that.
She's still cut from Facebook about that because Facebook, she was flicking everybody over saying, you've got to come over to the main page from her personal page. And then all of a sudden she got blocked by Facebook. And
all I cared about was my Instagram.
I know.
And I didn't lose that.
That's, yeah, I know. That's right. 100%. So, yeah, the wonders of the technology, Miss Ellie. All right. Who else have we got on here? So Damien Snow, I think this week actually is making my first year anniversary on your show. Well, happy anniversary for being on our show, Damien. Thank you. Well, I'm not on it, but you get the meaning. Yes, we do. Thanks for joining us again. Where are you from, Damien? I forgot where you're from. So, okay. Yeah. I just read a question here, or a comment and a question. So Medina Crystal, she says, my estranged ex-husband is suddenly back in town. He was so eager to make himself seen. What is he up to, Lesley? Any messages for me? You know what? I just think that you shouldn't want to know, lovey. I just think an ex is an ex for a reason, and that's why spirit does not allow you to have them in your path anymore. I saw a really good video, would have been probably 2 months ago, about relationships and respect and things like that. And, no response is a response, is what I always say as well. But the main thing, too, is when you've split up with somebody or they've disrespected you, and then people come on here and they ask me, oh, my ex, do you think my ex will ever come back? They're an ex for a reason, guys, because your spirit guide and your the path that you're on, your journey, it won't allow you to have them in your life. That's why they're not in your life, So if it's meant to be, it will be meant to be, and it would not have gone to a disastrous rate as it was. So how can I say this? Let me go back a step. They're trying to remember what he said. When they disrespect you, that's your answer. When they do not respond to you, that's your answer. When they hurt you, that's your answer. If they truly loved you, if they did not want to hurt you, they would not be doing any of this to you, lovey. So, and that's why I always say an ex is an ex for a reason. We need to move on. And there's a documentary from Anthony Robbins, and it's called I Am Not Your Guru. And if you go to YouTube and you watch it, or I think it might be on Netflix, I don't know, but try YouTube first. It's free, and it's called I Am Not Your Guru, and it's so powerful. And I've been to 4 major events of Anthony Robbins in my past, and it was probably the best things that I've ever done. And I took some people from my old work. I took my daughter, took a lot of people with us, and we had 4 days of dancing and enjoying our life and just being so motivational that it's just such a life changer. But I Am Not Your Guru is amazing. It's very powerful. It's very deep. If you're sensitive, you're probably better off not watching it. But it's an amazing film to show you what your status should be, or where you are at the moment, and how you should manage things. It's really quite powerful. So I highly recommend that to people that can cope with sensitive things. But bless you. But moving forward there, I don't believe that this is meant to be, that this man is coming back for you there, Medina. And I don't believe that this is a relationship that you should pursue any further, and just flop it off, like just get rid of it, because it's an ex for a reason, lovey. And I don't believe that this person is good to the heart, good to the soul. Not good to the soul, I'm hearing. And they don't need to put us through, any trauma. So it's time to move on. Yes. Any other questions that we've got here? What do we got? My left ear is popping again. Bev Ridley. Might have to get that checked, Lovey. Sharon Jordan, just was wondering, Lesley, what 25... I think I read for her last night. Did I, Ellie?
No.
Was it? Oh, she must have come on there and said hi. I always remember the name sometimes. I wonder what 2025 has in store for me. Thank you kindly, lovely lady in spirit. So Sharon Jordan. Let's go. So we've got the number 10 for you in October. I've also got 14. So 1 and 4 is 5 in the month of May as well. I do feel like May there's going to be more money coming in the door. So look forward to that too, lovey. It's been a lot of times of change over the last, 2 or 3 years that you've been on my show. And I strongly feel this year is just going to be like the turning point of everything. Okay. So it's like the build up over the last 2 or 3 years and the turning point this year. And also the number 11. So what have I got here? I've got 10 and 11. 11, which is November. And I do feel like last November was extremely tiring for you. Like it was exhausting. It wasn't what you expected. That's what I'm hearing. Do you also have some plans for either moving or studying or something big like coming up? And this is going to be before March. Okay, so what is on your mind? Because it's they're telling me that it's something significant. It's like you're either moving or you're going overseas or you're studying. Like these three big things. You might even doing all three this year. If you put your mind to it there, Sharon, you're going to fly to the moon this year. Okay, so look forward to it, lovey. I'm really looking forward to hearing back from you. But the study is going to be amazing for you also. Okay, and I see a young girl around you as well, a young child, and not I'm not talking, under 14. So definitely over the 14/15-year-old. It's like it's like you're the what is it called, the listening ear for this person, and it's going to help them a lot. So I don't think you realize how much you help people in your own little way, but it's beautiful. And I'll leave that there. Thank you. All right. If you've got any validations from either last night or any other time that I've read for you, then just type in capitals validation and we will pick it up here, or Miss Ellie here will pick it up here on the live and she will read it out for you. So my dearest Lesley and lovely Ellie, hope you are all well. Greetings from the beautiful Kent in England from James Cook. Any advice for me and my girlfriend? It's been complex for a few months now. We still talk, but would appreciate your guidance. Oh, I said last night that I don't like doing the relationship ones because it's a 50-50 phone or friend. That's what I hear. I for some reason, the path that you're on has just kept you hooked in there at the moment there, James, because and I don't, was this a long distance one or I just hear distance, long distance, or was long distance or something like that. I don't know if this is in the house, but does your girlfriend have issues with spirit or anything around her? It's like something taps her on the back and then she turns around and no one's there. That's what I'm seeing. It's really bizarre. Is that when she's in your house or in the house with you? Because I feel like something's not right around the property, if that makes sense. I feel like you can feel it as well. You got, and they're showing me the shadows. So sometimes spirit shows me things as themes, and one of the themes to tell me that someone's like me but they don't know how to use it is when they show me shadows running past on my right, and that spirit in the background just running past, and then they also show me to you facing to the left with a shimmy of white mist behind you, and that's what I'm seeing for both of you, two of you. But I feel like one of you's more than the other, and your partner, I feel like that her soul is like, it's a bit spooked around whatever's going on around in your property. It's like there's something hanging around there. Do you feel that as well? And looks like to me in the property there's and I've said this before as well, and this is how I know when something's not right in the home, because my spirit shows me rooms in the home that are actually dark and dingy, or they've got mold in there, or they're really cold, or that you can't, or no one really wants to go into that room, and that's where the spirit is living, and it's not a good healthy spirit. It's like it's quite negative, and they cause a little bit of havoc. So I highly recommend, if that's what you're feeling, if you can validate any of that, that would be great, James. But highly recommend acknowledging whatever's going on around you in the home and then sending it off, telling it to go away. Yes, I know you're here. I don't want you here. You don't belong here. This is not your home. You need to leave now. See you later. Okay, so you don't have to be too polite. Just get it out of the house. That's what I see around you. And I feel you're saying this has been going on for a couple of months. It's like you're both kind of like hanging on by the thread, but I feel like there's something more to the situation in the property. Okay. Sounds crazy. I know I don't have one eye in the middle of my head, but when you start seeing all this stuff, for many years of doing this professionally, you start to wonder, are you crazy? But then you go, nah, because if this is occurring so regular and, we're living in a spiritual environment 24/7, and if we can only imagine what's going on in the background of the other side of the universe that we can't see, and you can just imagine what goes on there as well. But anyway, and that's why they come and speak to me, and I've got to relay the messages to you. But I do feel like this year's going to change for you with your relationship with your partner, and this is going to be around the June/July mark. It's either make or break. That's what I'm hearing. Make or break. And someone's got to give here. It's like you're both so stubborn that you don't want to give. It's like if you want the relationship, you work hard at it. If you don't want the relationship, it's time for change. Definitely time for change. We can't have people wasting their time and their energy on something that's not going to flourish. It's just a waste of time for everybody. And it hurts like hell, but if you can manage to get past this right up until June, things have got to shift, guys. So, but I'll leave that there. I think you get the drift. Over to you there, Miss Sally. She's got big smiles on her face.
Yep, so there's a validation from Medina Crystal. She said, yes, I believe he is an ex for a reason, and both of us have moved on. I kept it cordial by just asking him if he saw the kids. Both of us have moved on. He has since been married and has another child.
Oh, right.
It's just when things ended, it was very messy by cloning my phone, deception, antenna, etc.
And my antenna.
So my antennas are just always up when he is around because I can't trust him. The hurt is deep, just always extra cautious when he is around. I feel like he always has something up his sleeve. My life is at peace now, and I hope he is not here for drama where the kids or anything is concerned. Yeah, you just got to pull back, Lobby, okay? You just pull back. Don't get too involved with him in his mindset, because they still sometimes want to control. It doesn't matter if they're married, got 50 kids. They still want to control because they need to have that ego. They need to have that power over you, or that empowerment over you. And you're definitely not one of those people to have the empowerment over you, that's for sure. So... Bev Ridley, I don't know what's going on there, but she says, my ear only pops when I watch your live. Well, I don't know. Maybe turn the volume down. Let me, I have no idea. Okay. So I'm not sure about that one. But it seems to be every single show. I know you've said this a few times. That's cool. Okay. I'm just going back here. Where are we up to? Did I read for Joe and Undella? Did I? I did. You haven't?
I haven't? No, okay. She says, if you see anything for me, Lesley, be so grateful and appreciative of any guidance from you and spirit for 2025. Joe. So everybody, send us your questions to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. We're live here. We're live across the world. We'll come back in a minute. You're listening to a live at 90.5 FM. We'll do the reading after. 90.5.
Are you seeking optimal gut health?
We'll do the reading after. Some more people come in.
Your trusted partner with locations in Castle Hill,
boom, boom. Send your questions in, guys. I don't know if I'm missing questions or what, but bloody Facebook.
And dietitians focuses on uncovering the root causes of gastrointestinal issues through a personalised and holistic approach to healthcare. So call 1300 580 239 today. The Centre for Gastrointestinal Health, where your gut health is our priority. Station sponsor HR Images is a team of professionally trained photographers with a passion for delivering a high-quality service. We believe photography is about telling a story.
This tea is so good.
Capturing those rare moments. We offer a personalised, unique experience for every photo shoot, specialising in weddings, christenings, family portraits. Visit hrimages.com.au. Mention this ad to receive a complimentary 12 by 18-inch enlargement. HR Images brings you a bundle of joyful memories for you to cherish.
Medina said, haha, I love that. Yes, I am definitely not one to allow anyone to have power or control over me. Kisses, Lesley. I know. You got that don't mess with me attitude. Someone said something to me at work today, and I laughed and told him to get stuffed, and I stuck my finger up at him. Everyone cracked up laughing. They couldn't believe it. I said, oh, well, what do they expect? You want to say some smart-ass thing to me, I'll say it back to you. And I think he got shocked because I was so quick. You know what I mean? Huh?
Not in my daily
Yeah, there you go. That's cool.
Right now, you're here to hear what's coming through your speakers. But have you thought about how you can be here to hear
Oh, jeez.
when a mate, colleague, or loved one needs a chat? Ask, are you okay?
Okay.
And let the people you care about know you're here to really hear them, because a conversation could change your life. Learn more at ruok.org.au.
Welcome back to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air with international psychic medium Lesley Spaliviero. And welcome back to my show. We're live across the world, including Twitch, YouTube, Rumble, Facebook, the Alive 90.5 FM radio station's Facebook page, and what else is there really? iHeartRadio and Omni Studios. There's a lot of them there. I just remembered something as well. That's why I paused. So we've got here Medina Crystal. She said, haha, I love that. Yes, I am definitely not one to allow anyone to have power or control over me. Kisses, Lesley. Fair enough. And we've got a big validation here. Ooh, big one from James Cook. Oh, wow. Go figure. Oh, wow. Have you got it there, Miss Ellie? What's that?
I read the iPad because I don't have it.
Oh, okay. Do you want me to read it out? Yeah. So he says, validation. I'm literally trembling as I text this. Yeah, we are now doing long distance. She graduated and then moved back to her home country. And it was beautiful till she went back home to her parents. From like September till now, there is a lot of coldness. I did confront her about it, but she said it's nothing. I even presumed it was because she isn't loyal. Her birth month is in July, so maybe that's why you see that month. Now for the spirit presence. She did tell me 2 days ago that she had an awful dream. She has been having these issues for years with even her late grandma showing up in her dreams. On my side, I live in a big house, and yes, many rooms are empty. Actually, a few years ago, I used to do casual readings of people, and I often got things spot on till I stopped and never ventured into it again. What exactly should I do about the negative presence? I really feel she is the one, and we've been through so much for three years. Yes, lovey, 100%. See how spirit just showed me your home is like this dark entity, this dark whatever is going on there. So I always say here, James, that you don't need to pay a ghost whisperer. We've got one medium or so-called medium over here that tries to tell people that you need to have a ghost whisperer to be doing online, over the phone. Ghost whisperer, tell the ghost to get out of your house, but you don't need to pay anybody to do that. You just need to do it yourself. And what you do is you tell them you acknowledge them, like I said earlier. You acknowledge that they're here. Thank you. I know you're here. You're not welcome here. You need to leave this home right now. And you keep saying that, and you tell them you're not welcome. You need to go now. You don't need to be too polite. You just need to go and tell them that you're not welcome, and that's it. So Tanya Aikens, like just going back to James, this is, if it's meant to be, it's going to be meant to be. And you need to, if you want this relationship to work, lovey, you need to fight for it, okay? No matter what is out there, no matter where she's living, no matter what she's doing, if you want it to work, you need to fight for it because you need to prove the love, so to speak. I'm not a relationship counselor, but that's what I'm hearing from spirit. So, but if you need advice from a proper relationship counselor, I highly recommend getting somebody that's really busy, because then they're busy for a reason, because they're very good. So I'll leave that there. Right. Okay. Tanya Aikens. Hi, Lesley. Just wondering if I should ditch the website. Do I really need it? And will studying again this year benefit my business? Yes, it will. Thank you. But you're going to be very busy, Tanya. 100%. I always say study will benefit anybody. You can put any hat on when you've got a lot of information in that head, you know. I do recommend it's going to be really good for you. And I think the website is taking a lot of your time. I mean, some people, you know, a lot of entrepreneurs don't even have a website and they're billionaires, you know. So it's purely your call. It's a 50-50 phone a friend. You can do either way, and it's going to work either way. That's how I see it for you there, Tanya. So I do see the study, though. I do see head down, butt up with the books, and get it over and done with as quick as you can. This is going to be just before June. Definitely just before June. Just get it over and done with, okay? Don't drag it out. The longer you drag it out, the more painful it is. Stick to what you're doing, though, because this year you need to just keep your feet on the ground while you're doing all these other little things to get ahead, you know? So I do believe this is going to work out for you. Oh, that's nice. What have we got here as well? Come over to the main page, guys. Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air, and Ivor. Hi, Leslie. I'm going to have a medical procedure in surgeries in the surgery center next week. Will this medical situation delay my long distance travel in May? What are we in now? So if it's next week, that's still in January, February, March, April, May. No, lovey, you've got 4 months of recovery and you can do it. Okay. If you said it was, middle of February, I think maybe that would be an issue, but I don't think so. When we recover, it takes 6 to 8 weeks. No, sorry. What's it? Just up to 8 to 10, 12 weeks, depending on the person's body, for a bone to recover. So whatever surgery you're having, just remember that you're going and keep saying to yourself and manifest the health and wealth of the surgery, and everything's going to go amazing. Everything's going to be fine. You don't need to worry about what's going to go wrong, because you don't want it to go wrong. So don't manifest that, lovey, okay? It's really important that we don't manifest what we don't want. We just keep sending love, keep sending light, keep sending good vibrations to each other, and especially about your surgery. Okay. Let's keep going. Sarah Boland, good evening. Wendy Moose Martin, good evening. People are saying good evening over there. Okay, is Wendy Moose Martin? Hope you're okay and still not wearing the boots. Is Wendy? I'm sure that Wendy's boots off her foot by now. It has to be. It really should be. It's been a while. Okay, I'm just going back on the live here. So Angela McCoon, Angela Macon, M-A-C-O-N, Macon. What do we have? She says, hi, Leslie, would be greatly appreciated a reading from Spirit today. Thank you. So what do we get here? Okay, I get... Okay, I get the number 14 around you. 1 and 4 is 5 in the month of May. I also get September, just plain straight out September for you. Okay, September, I feel like last year, September, that was just a roller coaster, up and down, up and down. Like you just wanted this last year to be finished. So finished, end of year, like done. End of year. It just dragged out in the end. And I'm also getting the number 19 around you. 1 and 9 is 10 in the month of October. So the pen, I literally just got a pen that looked like it has liquid in it, and for some reason it's just stopped working. Have you got another pen there for me, Ellie, please? Thank you. Here we go again. Last week it was 4 pens in a row, remember? That's insane. Let's see which one works here. That one's rubbish. Oh, here we go. Oh, look, 1 pen works. Maybe not. What's going on, Anne? I'm trying to do a reading for you, and I've had 3 pens. Oh, here we go. There's Ellie's pen. Thank you, Ellie. Yep, that one works.
That's not mine.
That's not yours? Okay, good. It's mine now. Right, so what are we up to? So number 19, 10, or October, or 1, or around January. So this month, we just need to get you through this month, and then it's full steam ahead again, okay? So, and I'm hearing cat. Was that a noise that came from your chair then, Ellie? Was it? Okay, because I don't know why, but I heard meow, meow. So the cat, is there a cat around you that's been unwell or that's meowing unusually or whatever as they do, and I'm talking a cat. I just heard twice in my head meow, and I've never heard a cat meow in my head before. That's crazy. I don't know how this works sometimes. I tell you what, Spirit gives me everything. So yes, a cat, and it looks like it's like Patches or something like that. And is the name Patches? Patches or Patchy, Apache? Because I see it's quite bizarre. I just see this cat, and I just see it meowing at the back door or the front door. I don't know which door it is, but it's a screen door. It looks like even like a off brown color door, like a darker brown color door. Back door, like a screen door. Dark brown back screen door. Just writing this down, and that's where it's just sitting there, just meowing its head off. But it's like this roar, like it's really, really loud roar. And it's funny because we just I just showed a Mancoon cat. I don't know if you guys have ever seen that, but if you have a look at the size of a Mancoon cat, it's just enormous. It's like a miniature lion. It's just enormous. And one of my good friends have one. But I just showed Ellie before we started the show tonight on my iPad. It just popped up there, and that's what just popped up as well. And this looks like a ginger color. But then again, I can see the face is a little bit different as well. It's just not quite fully ginger. Majority of it's ginger. Don't ask me what that is, but I don't really see animals much because I don't like to see them injured or hurt or whatever or passed over because I really love animals. But I get the anxiety around you too as well, Anna, and I feel like this has been for a little while now and it's not under control, okay? So we need to get it under control. So look at your trace minerals, your essential trace minerals, like the magnesiums, your B1s is good for anxiety. Pretty much most people are deficient in the Bs as well as the magnesium. And I'll leave that there. Thank you. Any other validations there, Ellie?
Yeah.
Wait, better you.
Yeah. So Tanya Aiken said, "Thank you, Lesley. I paid for a website which never went live and has now disappeared. I have enrolled in a diploma of landscape design."
Oh, beautiful. That's awesome. Yes, that's beautiful. Wow. Go figure. I think that'll well, the landscape design, like I said, any course that you do is going to be amazing because you can actually go and help people do veggie patches and stuff like that and get them started up on that. I have not seen that niche come out anywhere, virtually nowhere, to be honest. Like no one goes around and helps people to build a veggie patch or to get it started or maintain it or whatever, you know. So if I knew someone, I would love them to do mine. It would be just amazing. Yes, 100%. Anne Ivor said, Lesley, thank you. I can't say much here about the surgery. Will I be okay quickly after the procedure? Yes, lovey. It's it's like the body is absolutely amazing how it can recover, you know, like people are recovering from major surgery, stomachs taken out, you know, legs chopped off. The body is amazing, lovey. It can recover from anything, you know. You've just got to look after it. It's not like you have a car and you put sand in the car to run the motor, you know, like you can't do things like that to our bodies. We have to put good quality food and nutrition and stuff like that into it. But the procedure and the body will heal a lot quicker as well. I do see a bit of bruising. I don't know what the surgery is, but I do see a bit of bruising, but that's normal, okay? So that's normal. But if you top up with your vegetables and stuff like that, usually a lot of bruising comes from a deficiency in eating vegetables, I found out. So have a, you know, look or do some research on that, lovey. But I don't feel like this is going to be detrimental for the rest of your life. It's not, you know, life-threatening or anything like that. I just, I feel like this is, you know, you've got to get it over and done with. You'll get it off your mind. You'll, you know, full steam ahead again. You'll go, oh, wow, that was easy. Okay. So that's how you've got to think about things when you have surgery. I mean, I had 4 operations in 6 months when I had the cancer. I've had 2 knee reconstructions. Oh my God. I've had a few surgeries and I'm still here. I'm still, you know, smashing the weights at the gym. I'm still doing my own thing and I feel fine. I'm fine. No one would even know that I had 2 knee reconstructions at all. Would you, Ellie? And I'm lifting heavier weights than the boys at the gym for my hamstrings. It's insane. They just keep staring at me going, shaking their head. So, you know, that's the keys to knees is hamstring strength, guys, as well as glute medius muscles, the hips. I'm getting a slight pain in the, okay. Is it serious? Yes. Any pain in the chest there, Medina, I highly recommend going and getting it checked out, 100%. 1,000,000% go get every pain checked out. I've had my fair share of pain in my life with all the surgeries that I've had to have when I was sick. But now that I'm fine and I'm on fire and I'm just keep going ahead, you know. So I don't think about what I had in the past. I don't think about what's happened in the past either. I just keep going forward. And we learn every day. We can, you know, heal our body with our mind. I remember hearing a story many years ago, and I think I was only probably 19 or 20, and I remember sitting in a lunchroom when I was at work, and one of the work colleagues came in and she was upset and blah, 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 because her grandfather got diagnosed with cancer. And she was really upset about it. And then I said to her a couple of days later, I said, "Oh, how's your granddad going?" She goes, "Well, he's going to be fine." And I said, "Oh, really? That's really good." And I remember her saying, "My grandmother does not want him to know that he has cancer. She just told him that he had a virus." And you know what? That bloke lived for another 10 years. So there you go. It's all mind over matter most of the time with different things. So we just need to be positive about what's going on with ourselves and look after ourselves. It's not a rehearsal, guys. It's the real thing. Yes. Tanya Aiken says, "Oh, those cats are beautiful, the Mancoons." Yes. They're enormous. Okay, what else have we got here? Yes, so and she says also my family member Edward had an infection in his kidney, changed, and his kidney changed. Will it improve soon? Yeah, you've got to do, guys, you've got to do your own research on your bodies as well. So look up what's good for kidneys. I know for myself, because I have a couple of issues with my left kidney, and I've helped it a lot with dandelion tea. Gosh, just you name it. I've tried a lot of things. So, and I've actually pretty much, it sounds crazy, and I can't tell the whole story here on the live, but I pretty much cured myself from when I had cancer. So I'm quite proud of that anyway. And that was from, being disciplined and a lot of hard work going back many years ago. Okay. So Joe and Della, I've just read for you and I just saw your question again. It's okay. So what do we got here? Yep, I've seen that question a few times. Okay. Yeah, Alison, can you private message me? You're asking me medical questions, but I can't really answer that on here, lovey. I don't think that I should answer that on here. What else have we got here? We've got that one. We've done that one. So Leona Sunday, 444, happy Monday. Thank you. You're welcome, Medina. She's just thanking me. What else have we got here, Ellie? Any other validations?
Not yet.
And either he's seeing the doctor, he cannot give any advice, asked to wait. He is on a strict diet now, yes. And either send me a message and I'll tell you what I did with mine. Okay, that's probably the best way. Send me a private message to my page. No, haven't read. What did she? I haven't done. I wrote. Look, I was meant to read her, and then we got sidetracked because I just went off. Sorry, lovey. We'll do you now. Right. Gosh, the spirit for you, bloody. He sends me around the bend. So, what was the question? Where is she? The stream is going just really. It's like this. I can't keep up with it. Okay, I'm trying to keep up with it. Okay, no, haven't read. Love it. I'll just do. It's quite okay though. I appreciate just being in here. Where is she? Yeah, I'll just do a general for her. So what do we get for her? So I do believe with health for you as well. I feel like this year is the time for change for this as well. So the 555 around the health, lovey, and also the number 19 for you as well. So 10. 1 January, you've got October. I feel like this is more around the January mark, which is this month. So it's hit the ground running for January. The 555 is definitely coming into this month, lovey. So look forward to it. And also, has there been issues around respiratory or anything with the chest? Because I was just kind of like turning to look at the camera here, but then I felt my chest go a little bit weak inside the chest, or breathing or something around the respiratory here. What's going on there? So we've got breathing, or it's probably like an anxiety or like a panic thing, panic attack. I just feel like this breathing is They're telling me that it's someone that's just passed. I feel like this was a male that's passed and potentially a female. Like I'm getting two people here. I don't know who's who in the zoo here at the moment. I've got two people here standing here with me, and I feel like both of them had some issues around the respiratory and breathing. It was kind of like a double-edged sword for both of them. And the male's showing me they're both having a fight who's going first. The male's showing me the belly swollen here, and then even when they were lying down, the belly was quite swollen. The skinny legs, but the belly was quite swollen. Okay, belly swollen. The female's a lot quieter. She's a lot more placid. And this lady had also issues with the respiratory as well. I feel like this lady, the male had the issues with the kidney as well, and also the lady had issues with the heart. So I'm getting them both. It's like one's holding one. If I pull the camera down, one's holding the hand on the heart, which is the female, and one's holding the back for the kidney here. And yeah, sometimes they don't take turns. Like they just push in. But I also get the feeling of the number 23 as well. So 2 and 3 is 5 in the month of May. So lots of good stuff coming up in May. So look forward to May this year, okay? Whatever's going on, birthdays, anniversaries, memorials, surprises. Lots of good stuff for you, okay? So look forward to that in May. I do believe that things are going to shift gears for you, though. It's like big smiles on your face, you know. Like it's like you want to smile, but you don't want to smile too hard to make other people upset. But just smile, lovey, okay? Because you're thinking about other people that will get upset because you've, you're ahead of them or you're better than them or something like that. Whatever it is, it's kind of like you're embarrassed to be happy about what's your situation. But make sure that you enjoy your situation, if that makes sense, okay? But I'll leave that there. Thank you. So Lisa Young, I'm talking to Joe Andela, Andela. If that relates to you, then let me know. Okay, over to you then, Miss Ellie.
Yep, so Karen Riley said, much appreciation to you last night for bringing through my grandfather. I only worked it out today that I was 14 when Pop passed with lung cancer. He was in the army service offering his help to those people in need. That's what you were picking up there.
Oh, wow. Okay, yeah. I can't remember what I said last night. Oh, here we are. We got it here. So what do we got? I can't even read my writing. Oh, God. Well, anyway, we'll give that one a miss. I remember learning shorthand when I was about your age, Ellie, and at a private college that I went to, and then sure as ever, I can't read my writing sometimes. Yeah, it's not good. Just wondering whom you are talking to. Yes, I've done that one. Oh, and Karen Riley just said, oh, my Pop passed 1 week before Christmas Day. Yeah, there you go. Wow. But we'll be back shortly. You're listening to Alive 90.5 FM. Oh, that's loud. And it is. I'm sweating. It's really hot in here. Whew, it's hot in here, guys.
Is made easy for you. We're a team of local experts dedicated and passionate about helping homeowners, aspiring investors, and first-home buyers on their ventures. With experience and a commitment to service, we ensure a stress-free process so you don't feel nervous. Don't delay your financial decisions and visit our website, sunplus.com.au today. Sunplus is here to assist in every way. Your journey to financial clarity starts with Sunplus, station sponsor.
The Hills to Hawkesbury Community Newspaper is a family-owned and operated free community magazine. 10,000 copies are printed every fortnight and delivered to 75 different locations across the Hills and Hawkesbury areas. If you're unable to pick up a printed copy, there is free online access at hillstohawkesbury.com.au, plus the newspaper's social media sites. The Hills to Hawkesbury team's aim is to inform, involve and inspire, which is why partnering with Alive 90.5 makes perfect sense. Station sponsor.
Are you considering selling your property hassle-free? Property Services Agency is here for you. Their unbeatable sales commission starts from just 1%. Enjoy the perks of a free video, photos, a floor plan, signage, plus your property listed on major sites for free for any sales listings. For stress-free property management, they've got you covered. They offer free photos and listings on major sites as your property deserves the best. Be trouble-free and contact them today. propertyservicesagency.com.au. Station sponsor.
HR Images is a team of professionally trained photographers with a passion for delivering a high-quality service. We believe photography is about telling a story and capturing those rare moments. We offer a personalised, unique experience for every photo shoot, specialising in weddings, christenings, family portraits. Visit hrimages.com.au. Mention this ad to receive a complimentary 12 by 18-inch enlargement. HR Images brings you a bundle of joyful memories for you to cherish for your next event. Station sponsor.
Need more time to focus on your small business? Let Aurelian Group handle your business applications. With our expertise, you can free up your schedule to serve more customers and do what you love. Let us take care of all your software, technology, and IT needs while you dedicate your time to growing your business. From managing your online presence to streamlining your operations, trust us to make it happen. Visit aurelian-group.com today and discover the true potential of your business. Station sponsor.
Welcome back to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air with international psychic medium Lesley Spaliviero, and welcome back to my show. Any validations there for you, Miss Ellie?
Yeah, there's one from Alison Lett. She said, my last private message to you, I had asked for clarification when you said I would be getting a new role. I just wanted to let you know that you were right. I did get a new job last year and
good.
it did pay more, just like you said.
Wow.
But then I got laid off, so I don't work there anymore. I forgot to get back to you on that, and I just wanted to let you know that you nailed it again for me. Thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome there, lovey. But keep your chin up there, Alison, because another one's coming up, all right? You just got to hold on to it, that's all. And people, like the times are, don't feel so bad about it either, because times are just shifting gears every 2 seconds at the moment, and everyone's all over the place. So they just want people for Christmas, and then they don't want people after that. So, you got to lock in something there where it's a long-term thing. But it looks like we've got another 2, 3 validations. I haven't even, okay, over to you there, Miss Ellie. Okay, we've got James Cook. He goes extra validation. Nellie will read that out in a second. And we've got Tanya Aikens, and then we've got Karen Riley. Wow, we're on fire. Well, yep, I can read that one out.
Yeah, that's it. James Cook said, extra validation, apologies for dragging you back to my post. My girlfriend also recently had some spiritual battles. She had bad acne for years till a few months ago when some traditional healer gave her medicine that worked. However, she did say that someone is doing all this to her and that it isn't natural. Someone evil was up to no good. Don't know if that's the darkness also on her. But my girlfriend has always been dismissive of it. I will fight for the love.
Oh, that's beautiful. Just needed advice. Well done, lovey. Well done, James. The skin can also be another deficiency in zinc as well. So look at that as well. Go do your research. Look for a functional medicine doctor, guys. Back over to you there, Miss Ellie.
Tanya Aikens said, you did tell me a few months ago about helping people with their veggie gardens.
Yes.
I got my certificate in
Beautiful.
this year, which should help my business.
100%.
So thank you for the reminder of creating and designing those veggie beds. I will remember to advertise that as I can do this on social media.
100%. So what area was she from? What area was Tanya Aikens from?
She's Blue Mountains.
Blue Mountains, was it?
I think so.
That's cool. Yeah, well, contact me about that, Tanya, if you're in Sydney. Not if you're outside of Sydney, because it's going to be a bit hard. You try and do a veggie patch. What's that?
They're all coming through.
Oh, good. So I've got Karen Riley there.
Karen Riley said, let me just find it because I've got about 20 here.
Oh, awesome. That's really good.
Karen Riley said, you said that you haven't come across a spirit that didn't want to show their face. My pa was very shy and he wasn't going to show himself to you. He said that this wasn't his type of thing.
Yeah, 100%. That's what they do. So whatever your past loved one is like in the past, they will not show their face to me, or they will not, I'm very black and white person. I just say it how it is when I do my readings, and we'll give and take with media law and etc. But when spirit comes through and I see them, like sometimes I see the little women there just like looking and, like they're really timid and they kind of, hide behind the door or a curtain or something like that. But then I see the male doing that as well. And I know they're shy and they're timid and they have no clue about what I do, or they have no way of, understanding it because they never had it in their time. But once they start realizing that I can see them, or I can hear them, or I can feel them, or whatever, then they start coming out of their shell and they start behaving and giving me more information to feed to their living loved ones. So Karen, yes, 100%, that's what they do, and their personalities are just as bad on the other side as what they were on this side. And I mean that with all due respect. What I mean is that if they're funny and witty and kind of like they have a bit of sense of humor, or their personality is really, really quirky, they will be like that on the other side as well. Because I've had baldy men come through on private readings and tell me how good looking they are, but they're hiding their face behind a curtain when I'm trying to look at them when they're in my office in spirit. And then sure as ever, I'll say that to my reading client and they crack up laughing, and I go, what's wrong? I go, he doesn't look like that, does he? Because he's just said, ha ha, tricked you, So that's what they do, and they're quite a character. So they do come through as the same personality as they are on the living side as on the other side. Everyone's got a personality. Even animals are the same. But back over to you there, Miss Ellie.
How many more do you want?
Oh, well, I'm happy just to sit here and listen to you talk all night. We've got all the validation smashing us through.
I can't talk for 2 hours.
Okay. No, I
Just
can.
gonna tell you that now.
I can. I can talk underwater.
I can't. I'm tried. Sarah Boland said, for a past reading, Lesley, you read for me a few weeks ago and mentioned my thyroid. After reading that, I felt worse each day and eventually ended up at the ER with stomach issues.
Oh,
The
wow.
doctor is now checking my thyroid out and stomach issues. I have a scan for my thyroid this Friday. Turns out my last thyroid scan was in 2020. It was recommended to have a follow-up in 12 months, but this was missed.
Oh, lovey geez. Wow. There you go. If you want some information on the thyroid too, send me a private message. I'll give you some information on that as well. So another one. She's got another one. Okay, Ellie, over to you.
Yes.
Oh, wow. Look at that one. That's a whopper from Joanne Della.
Joanne Della said, thank you, Lesley. You resonated completely with the two in spirit, completely understand pushing have to be the Maltese side and quieter side might be the Dutch side.
Mhm.
Bless and love them both. I look forward to receiving in the month of May, and May is the anniversary of my dad.
Oh,
I will keep note to self and embrace with loads of gratefulness of my good situation that gives me wide smiles and know it's okay of others to see and know how to feel and know and feel too. I'm always thinking of others. Love the messages, Lesley. Once again, spot on, and so spiritually gifted. You are always giving your time and guidance on your lives, and you are amazing as always. I will keep you posted for the good coming this year and share my wide extra smiles.
that's beautiful. Yeah, well done. That's on fire. Okay, you got more? Is that it? You need a drink. Is that it, Ellie? Or? Oh, okay. Wait, there's more. There's no set of steak knives coming, is there? She's laughing her head off.
Karen Riley said my pop's name was Pinky.
Oh, how cute.
Now I need a drink.
Now you need a drink, right. My pop's nickname was Pinky. How cute. Right. Okay. Another meaty validation there, Tanya Aikens said. Absolutely love everything you give us. That has given me a lot of comfort. Thank you so much. You're welcome there, Karen Riley. So where was I up to? Because I've lost track because all these other ones that come through. I'm just going back a little step. Emma Nat, things are in the air. Love some guidance, please. So Emma Nat, haven't seen your name on here before. I just had a feeling to go back to you. You haven't, well, I probably haven't told you before, but go watch the Secret 4 movie. Everybody knows that I say this 9 million times. This is our 479th live show, and I think I've said it probably 800 times in the whole time of our shows. But Secret 4 movie will change your mindset, lovely, because you're saying things are in the air. So when things are in the air and things are not going right or they're going south, it's because you're planting the seed with the universe for it to continue. So we need to stop that. We need to actually focus on the things that we want, not what we don't want. And when we don't want something and we're focusing on it, we're putting on all our energy into it. And they say where focus goes, energy flows. So when the energy is flowing into something that you don't want, what do you think is going to happen? It's going to actually escalate it. It's going to make it worse. So we need you to stop thinking about that. And so I highly recommend to jump off the live and go and watch the Secret full movie on YouTube. It's all about the laws of attraction. It's amazing. There's another documentary or another video called Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. It's a really old documentary or an old book that they put it into a video, and it's absolutely brilliant. Those are my two favorite. So go and have a look at that. You can always go back on the live here and just after the first hour and then play it back and to see what I said about it, if you get stuck for the word or the name of it. So yes, Katoomba, Tanya Aikens. Oh, she's in Katoomba. That's cool. To be honest, Tanya Aikens, I reckon, because you're now qualified as a horticulture like we said last year, I think that's absolutely brilliant. I think we need to put some structure around, and I can get you a lot of work with structure around doing the veggie patches for a lot of people here. And if we look at things like that together, I'm happy to help you with that. So just contact me if you're interested. So Trish Tipru. She says, hi, I'm from South Africa. Just wanted to know, is there any messages from my late aunt? So Trish, what do we got there? So tell me where you're from, guys. Suburb, state, country, county. You know I love to know who I'm helping around the world. If you haven't been here before, I'm an international psychic medium. I've done this for 479 live shows. There's no tarot cards. This is my desk. That's my desk. I've just shown everybody on the live here. I don't use cards. I can't use cards because I don't know how to use them. So I've never used them. And this is just direct messages from spirit. And I'm a remote viewer. So the remote viewing means when you come out of the shower and the mirror is a little bit misty and you have like the mist comes off the mirror, then all of a sudden you can see it's not just a reflection of you, but you can see past that mist. And that's what it's like for me. It just, all the mist just goes away. And then I see I'm in car accidents. I've had broken legs. I've had everything, like everything that you could possibly think that could happen to a human being. I think I've had it. So, but for you there, Trish, I do feel like this year is going to be really good as well. Like everybody for this year, it's January. We can make what we want for this year. And I do feel like that everybody can actually shift like 2 or 3 gears before you even get to February. And I do feel like February is going to be the starting point for you there, Trish, because you're going to come back on the live, and so it's kind of like you don't get it yet, but you will get it in about 3 to 4 weeks' time of what's going on, okay? Because you'll start to feel things around you if you're not already feeling things now. But I do see the shadows around you, and Spirit gives me things in themes sometimes. And one of the themes is, like I said earlier, is the shadows. When someone's similar to me, they get the knowing kind of thing of what's going on around them before it's even happened. And that's you. And I do feel like that you have that ability. You just don't know how to use it. Do you also get headaches as well? And this could be part of Spirit coming through. Because that's what used to happen to me. I used to always get headaches before I'd go and do a class or go and do something around anything spiritual, or if Spirit knew that I was going to do a reading for someone, I'd have a massive headache. When I used to do my stage performances, I'd have a headache from the time I woke up in the morning till the time I finished the show, and wouldn't matter if I took 50 Panadols to stop the headache, it would never work. It was just total disruption in my head, and I had all these messages coming through, and I used to push the messages back until I actually, like literally the first minute into my shows, I would start the shows. And but the headaches for you, I feel like these are partially spiritual headaches or a deficiency in the salt, like the Celtic salt or something like that, because I do feel like that you need something to help with that. But going forward, lots of stuff coming up for you. They're showing me the hands like this, okay? So they're showing me the hands and looking at the hands like this. But I was looking at some palm readers the other day. And do you or someone try and read palms, or who's that around you? And this is definitely a female, but they're showing me the palm reading or something like that. And this is a female around you. Okay. I was watching some guy the other night teach how to read palms. I'm not that good yet, but I will start doing it sooner or later. But yeah, and the palm, what's going on with the hand? What's going on with your left hand? I can't really see it properly. It was just closed. It's like it's gone there. It's there. It was flat, and then all of a sudden it's closed. It's like a fist, but it's not hurting anybody. So left hand, I don't know what's happened there. Has it had some form of injury or major injury a while ago that's closed it or left it kind of funny, or stroke or something? Or who's that? I feel like this was a male around you with a stroke, or someone that had issues around one side of the body, which was, I think this was a stroke, or Bell's palsy stroke. Bless you. Bell's palsy. Who's that around you? This person was quite steamy. They're definitely showing me a male, and they're definitely showing me the dark skin color, the beautiful glowing chocolate color, beautiful skin, and the curly, like tight hair, if that makes sense, the black tight hair. The afro hair, but it's quite short afro. That's who I'm seeing. This is definitely a male around you, and I do feel like this person has his heart on his sleeve, but also has had issues with either stroke or Bell's palsy, something like that, around one side of the body. Is there a wheelchair involved here as well? Because I see another person in a wheelchair. I'm not sure if it's the same person. Sometimes I can't see the faces of these people because they don't show me the face. If they want to show me the face, sometimes they come right up to my face, and they're right, like not even an inch from my nose. It's quite bizarre. But they show me their other things, like they'll show me a wheelchair, for example. They'll show me getting into a disabled car, or things like that. But I'll leave that there, and things this year are going to shift gears for you again as well. So look forward to it. Any other validations there, Miss Ellie? Not yet. We've got smashed before. So if you'd like to have a free mini reading, then come over to the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. I don't remember when I last talked that long, Ellie Grace. Oh, yeah, I don't either. Glennis Lacey, I don't handle the heat very well. Sometimes I don't. Depends if I'm in a pool. Hey, Ellie, that's a bit different, isn't it? Yeah, Tanya Aikens. Yes, Tanya Aikens, please contact me. I'm actually really looking forward to it. It's really bizarre because I only said to Spirit, would have been maybe, I was supposed to, because I was so sick over Christmas, for 2 weeks I was literally on the lounge. I didn't even hardly move. I had no voice, nothing. Every time I used a bit of energy, I would go backwards and I'd lose my voice even more. But I wanted to fix up all my veggie patch there, Tanya, and I was thinking, God, I wish Spirit would just push someone in my direction for my veggie patch, and they could just do it for me, And look now, look what's happened. How bizarre! That happens to me all the time. Okay, well, that was a loud one, Miss Ellie. Yep. Okay. Okay. So, happy full moon to everyone. Glennis Lacey, yes, so it must be full moon. Happy full moon to everyone. Lots of people don't realize that around the full moon, we used to teach it when we used to lecture in our classes to our students. And one of the teachers that I know, he used to follow the full moon crazy, and I learned a lot from him. And he used to always talk about how it would come in and the cycles and blah, 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 blah. And he would really go on about it and teach all students, which was amazing. And I never used to believe it until I had my own PT clients many years ago. And sure as ever, I got an Apple Watch, and I used to track the full moon, and I could tell and I could predict exactly who was going to come in the door emotional that day, or the next day, or how many other days. It was just crazy. And you could see the change in the gym, and you could see the change in people outside of the gym, and the crazy people driving. And then I went to a seminar once. This was crazy too. I went to a seminar, and it was a strength and conditioning seminar with what was he? His name was Professor Gabbett, Gabbott, and he was all about athletes and stuff like that. And he used to do once a year seminars. He was just amazing, and his knowledge and his research was profound. Everyone in our football and soccer, cricket, whatever, footy, basketball, anything like that. He would research injury rates and stuff like that. So we used to always go there. And I was sitting at the table one day, and there was only me, and there was like a table, a round table. There was about 8 or 10 of us on the table. It was going back years ago. I can't remember how many people there. And I just kind of said to them, because I was thinking about the full moon, and I said before the seminar started, I said, well, what do you guys think about the full moon? Do you believe that it affects the games and affects people? And I had two of the people that were sitting at the table, they jumped up and they go, yeah, of course we hate the full moon. And I go, oh, really? And two of them go, yeah, we hate it so much. He goes, we can never work on a full moon. And I go, really? I was really like, I couldn't believe it. And I said, why is that? And it turned out that those two guys were teachers or PE teachers of the police force, and then when they were on the beat, they would try never to work on a full moon, because they said there was more robberies, there was more road rage, there was more domestic violence, there was more of everything, anything, punch-ups, you name it was going on the full moon. So there you go. So what were you going to say, Ellie?
So glad I got this full moon off, because some of the customers that are here,
yeah, they go crazy. And you can see it in their face. It's like they've got this poker face, and their eyes are in another world. You know, it's not like their normal face. It's really bizarre. But that's, yeah. So I highly recommend, if you don't believe me, start tracking the full moon, and you'll be able to see exactly what I'm talking about. But let's go back to the readings. Any other validations there, Miss Ellie? Not yet. Okay, so I think we've had a lot of validations tonight. Omni Cherish, good evening. I'm just laughing because Karen Riley just wrote, have you been able to get back in the pool with your unicorn sun catcher? I was going to look up, actually I might even do it tonight when I get home, the video. I'll go back to the day when I was in the pool last, because I've been back at work though, so I haven't been able to get back in the pool, and I was flat out all weekend. But I have a unicorn in the pool, a blow up unicorn in the pool. It's massive, and I was trying to get on it over the break when it was really, nice, really, really warm weather, just to soak in the sun and try and get my voice back. And I couldn't get on it, and I thought I was going to crack my head on the side of the pool because it was so funny trying to get onto it. So. Yes, 100% there, Glennis Lacey. Even on the full moon, she says more people showing to the ER at hospital too, 1,000%. And it's based on the full moon. So if anything's going upside down, or everything's behaving weird, and people are emotional, like a lot of people get emotional, they get aggressive, they get abusive, manipulated, whatever. Just stay away, keep your mouth shut, just send love and light, just keep saying you love them, blah, 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 because it is a full moon thing, and they will pull back and they go, oh, why did I do that? A lot of relationships. I remember another time too, we had, I have out the back of my property, there's a studio that's, that rents out, and it's rented out now. Anyway, previous to this person, there was a couple that used to be in there, and I used to say to my daughter, I bet you any money that they're going to have an argument in the next couple of days, and it's going to be a wild one. Sure as ever, they would have a massive argument right on the full moon. No word of a lie, every single full moon. It was crazy. We could just predict it. We'd just go, wow, that's crazy. So yeah. But let's go back to, who was I going to read for? Omni. Did I do Lisa Young as well, Ellie? Oh, my foot. Something just bit me on the foot. Okay, we'll do Lisa Young. Did she have a question? Can you see any question? I can just see, please, that's it. I can't see anything else. I don't know if there was another question there for her. I'm going back quite far, but I'll just leave it at, I'll just do a general for her. Where is she gone now? Oh. Okay. There we go. Okay, I just found her. I don't know. We'll just do a general for you there, Lisa, because I don't know if you wrote a question earlier. I've only just seen your please. So I get the anxiety around you, and I also feel like this month here has just been a little bit over the top. And you've had to deal with things that you haven't been, that you shouldn't have dealt with. That's what I'm hearing, okay, right now. So, but you're pushing through there, lovey. And I do feel like this is going to definitely shift gears around the March time. So look forward to March. It might seem a little bit tough now, but I feel like March is going to get you're going to get over the hump, okay? So they're giving me the number 25. 2 and 5 is 7 in the month of July as well. So birthdays, anniversaries, memorials around there. What's with the property as well? Is this I just heard eviction, or did you have an eviction, or what's with someone around you that's been evicted, or some issue around property? It looks like they have to leave the property or come back. I can't quite tell. So leaving. Okay, and yeah, I do, yeah. What's that say? Yeah, birthdays, anniversaries, memorials around this July. Do you also have your left big toe? Has it got like arthritis or something with the toe? Is it painful? Because it's really painful. It's like I don't even want to put it on the ground. It's very painful. I'm also getting the number 13 around you. 1 and 3 is 4 in the month of April as well. So look forward to April. It's money coming in, and I just see like the big pennies as well. So big pennies. And I know that doesn't sound good because that's only pennies, but I feel like this is going to be just enough to get you through. But I'm still seeing the little dollar signs fly past me. So they're also just like, when I see the dollar signs, guys, it's like depending on what size they are, Spirit will show me in different heights of what size they are. When I see the really big ones, I know big money's coming in. But when I see little ones, it's like little dribs and drabs. It's like it'll be one fly past, another one fly past, etc. But I've seen 2 to 3 different little, 1-inch size dollar signs flying past. And I feel like this is going to be around the April mark. And I'll leave that there. Thank you. Any other, over to you there, Miss Sally? Where are we up to here? Yep.
Yep. So Sharon Jordan said, "Thank you in spirit for the reading. Last October and November were really busy, as you stated. I will be winning lotto in May, as you said, that there will be money coming in May. I'm blessed having such a great year ahead of me, as you predicted, and will inform you of all the great things that are going to occur. Also, I have teenage grandchildren, so they know how much I love them and also know I'm there for them in October. I usually go on a cruise with a friend, and in November I usually go to Queensland to visit my friend of 50 years. Thank you.
Oh, beautiful.
Thanking you again for love your work."
That's beautiful. Thank you. Very good. We're getting a lot of media validations tonight there, Miss Ellie. Very good. Sharon Jordan, thank you. Who else have we got here? So I'm back over to Omni Jerish. Yes, and I still am traumatized by what I did to Omni a couple of years ago. She's okay with it, but I'm not, because we had a funny story. We had a troll on our page and I was still getting used to this software. And sure as ever, I went to delete the troll or block the troll, and I accidentally blocked Omni Jerish at the same time. What was that? Somebody just touched me on the foot. And it wasn't me. It wasn't Ellie. She's over there. So left foot. What's going on with the left foot? Do you feel like someone's like pulling your toes or something like that there, Omni, when you're resting, or someone touching your feet, or you get itchy feet or tickly feet? Is that like itchy? What's with the feet, or something not right with the feet? And this was the left side of my foot. I'm also getting 11 around you, and November 2 and February. February is going to be a good month for you as well. Way too early to go into the rest of the year, but I do feel like after July to September, it's going to be a little bit, up and down. It's like you're still catching up from the beginning of the year. So don't get too far ahead of yourself. Just pace yourself. That's what I'm hearing for you. And what was their question? In general. And I'm also getting number 19 as well. So 1 and 9 is 10 in October. Did you have some form of like a bit of a communication breakdown? Because I see something spiraling down around October last year, October into November. And this has been going on for a little while, okay? I'm also hearing mum, mother, mum. Yeah. What's going on? Why would they say around that time for mum or mother as well? I know this is a brief reading, and if I had more time, I'd be able to work it out with you, but I just don't know. I just got to say what I get here. And I'm also getting number 9 around you as well. Lots of numbers. So 9 and September. Definitely September. So you've got September, October, November. So you've got literally 3 months of up and down and all over the place here. That was from last year. This year is going to be a lot better. Definitely a lot better this year. Look forward to it. I see smiles on the face. I see phone calls, smiles, lots of good news. And it's like one after the other, after the other, after the other. Lots of good news. One after the other. But I'll leave that there, and we'll be back. Oh, no, we're not back yet. We've still got a few more minutes before we go to the next ad break. So it's all good, Lesley. You're welcome. Yeah, I know. Omni's still okay with me accidentally blocking her. But I did it on the show, and oh my God, I can't believe I've just missed the troll and blocked the follower. How funny was that? It's just because the stream was going so fast. I'm trying to catch up with it, and I hit it at the wrong time. Lisa Young, there you go. Over to you there, Miss Sally. I think that's a validation.
Yep. So Lisa Young said, "Thank you, lovely. I don't have a sore toe, but my son does.
Oh.
I will replay like I always do and let you know. Thank you. Enjoy the rest of your week."
Oh, there you go. So it's a son. Was that Lisa Young? Was it?
Yeah.
Now, see, the pain in my toe's gone. So it's definitely not me for pain. It's definitely gone. The only time I pretty much get pain is when I'm not doing readings, if it's me. So that's why even when I'm next to somebody now, I've got to ask them. You know, I remember doing I was working for a company, and I had to go and see a client, and anyway, the sister was there of the client, and I could feel my heart going. I was racing, and I said to her just out of the blue, I said, "Oh, look, I don't really ask people this, but have you had some issues with your heart?" She says, "Yes, I have. I've just come back from the heart specialist, blah, 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 and this and that." And I went, "Oh, okay." She goes, "Oh, that's so funny how you asked me that." And I go, "Oh, really?" Meanwhile, I'm a psychic medium. I do pick up on these things, and she was freaked out about that. So was I, because I could not shake the feeling out of my chest. When I don't usually ask spirit or have spirit come through when I'm like working or doing something where I need to concentrate on other things. I want to just have some peace, I just want him to come through when I'm doing my readings, actual readings. And I've got some friends that are psychics that want the messages to come through 24/7. They even want them to come through and wake them up when they're sleeping. I said, that's crazy. I love my sleep. No way do I want to have that message. They can wait till later. Oh, there you go. So she's just put a validation through. That's what's going on. So the October. Over to you there, Miss Ellie.
Yeah. So Omni Jarrett said, "My mum passed away in October 3 years, and had a knee replacement in June.
Oh.
And I have the pain in the left foot, but it's all good. But that sounds great with your reading. Most appreciate, love and light."
Wow, there you go. Yes. So good night, Karen Riley. She's off. But yes, we have these issues with the pain in our body. Well, I do when I'm getting messages through. It's sometimes it's good to be a medium, but then sometimes it's a bit tough too, because like I said earlier, I've had broken legs. I've had shoulders, knees, stomach. I've had everything, every ailment that a past loved one could possibly have. I've had it, and I've experienced it. I remember actually sitting down one day, and I was doing a reading, and I got the shock of my life, because I had it was pretty much like a lightning bolt. It hit me, but it was a massive heart attack that I had from one of the person that I was reading. It was from one of their loved ones, their father, and it was just awful. And I thought I'd been hit by a bus that day. It was terrible, but that's apparently what happened. And I said to Spirit, I said, "Come on, you can't just give me that kind of massive feeling straight away like that. You nearly, blew me off the chair." So never mind. I survived. Okay, what else have we got here? We'll be back in a minute. You're listening to Alive 90.5 FM.
0.5.
Dive into the latest news with Oz Arab Media, your premier destination for the latest events, captivating stories, and rich insights from the Arab world and Australia. Stay informed, inspired, and connected. Download the app or tune in to our platforms today. Oz Arab Media, bridging cultures, connecting communities.
Sitting on the couch watching online movies, sitting in your kitchen or at your office, listening to your favourite radio online. Introducing Ripple Networks, Australia's newest broadband internet provider, providing internet services to homes and businesses across Australia. Sign up today to get a 6-month discounted internet plan with no lock-in contracts. To activate internet at your home or business, go to ripplenetworks.com.au. Station sponsor. Are you seeking optimal gut health? Look no further. The Centre for Gastrointestinal Health is your trusted partner with locations in Castle Hill, Bella Vista, Bowral, Gregory Hills and Ulladulla. Our expert team of highly trained gastroenterologists and dietitians focuses on uncovering the root causes of gastrointestinal issues through a personalised and holistic approach to healthcare. So call 1300 580 239 today. The Centre for Gastrointestinal Health, where your gut health is our priority. Station sponsor.
Does your smile embarrass you? If you have loose, damaged or missing teeth or loose-fitting dentures, better call Dr. Jack. Dr. Jack and the team at Infinity Dental Care can restore a rock-solid smile using an oral procedure called Digital Full Arch Solution. We remove broken teeth, replacing them with a healthy smile you'll be proud to show off. For a radiant smile designed to last your lifetime, schedule a consultation today at infinitydentalcare.com.au. Station sponsor. SE Timbers Castle Hill are flooring experts. Not just flooring, SE Timbers supply, install and guarantee solid timber, engineered, laminate and vinyl flooring, as well as carpet, blinds and shutters. An authorised dealer of major brands like Boral, Preference and Quickstep. Call 9894 6660 or visit setimbers.com.au to arrange a free quote today. Station sponsor, SE Timber Floors and Shutters, ingrained quality.
Welcome back to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air with International Psychic Medium Lesley Spaliviero, and welcome back to my show. We're always live every Monday night from 8 till 10 and Sunday night from 8 till 10 as well. So if you'd like to have a free mini reading, then come over to the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. Now, we've been on air for an hour and a half here. We've had that many validations. It's been a great night. And last night was a little bit of a pickle. I forgot to speak about that last night, wasn't it, Ellie? It was a bit upside down. We actually went to dead air last night on our other radio station. We didn't even know because everything was working in the studio. The power had kicked in the studio, but there was a huge storm last night, and we did not know that we were actually off air on the actual radio for 10 minutes, and everybody was running around in the background freaking out, and we didn't know what was going on because we were in the studio. They said, we've been ringing the phone. Well, if it's down, it's down. We can't hear it. Never mind. That's what happens in radio, I guess. Okay, so what else have we got here? Okay, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Joe Ellen, good evening. Nicobra, good evening. She's from Rouse in New Mexico. Thank you. So Joe Ellen, will do Joe. What's she saying here? Love your show, ladies. May I please have some guidance? Thank you. What do we get here? Okay, I don't know why, but just when I said your name and finished, I just wrote your name down on my page. I just feel like the swallowing was an issue. I don't know if you've got a sore throat or something around a female that had swallowing issues. Sore throat. And also I'm feeling on my left side of my collarbone. Who's that that's had the issues around the collarbone, or a sublux, like a dislocated collarbone, or something around the shoulder into the collarbone into the shoulder? I feel like this was a while ago for some. Maybe it's a young male. Looks like a young male around you. I don't know if they're just jumping forward to a young male and showing me this, but I'm also getting the number 14 around you as well. 1 and 4 is 5 in the month of May. They also just give me straight out July. Lots of good stuff coming up in July for you. Look forward to that. I hear the phone ringing, but I see the phone call as well. It's like two different personalities at the same time. It's like you're going, oh really, and then it's like, oh wow, like, oh really, and your face looks disappointed, but then you've gone, oh wow, and it smiles on your face. So it's like a down and an upper at the same time. This is the same call. So look forward to that. It's like it's a surprise. You weren't aware of what's going on. But I feel like this is going to be a really good time for you as well. The 14, 1 and 4 is 5 in the month of May. I've just got that again, and I do feel strongly around May, birthdays, anniversaries, memorials. Who was the person, the male, that had the issues around the shoulder? And this pain is going into the back part of my neck and into my shoulder. So if this is I feel like this is two different people now. So the young male was around you, and all like teenager, and also we've got the left collarbone side, shoulder, and into the neck for the male around you. Okay, and I feel like this was like a father figure. I'm also getting 23. So 2 and 3 is 5. Yep, and the month of May again, 100%. So whatever's going on around May, we've had it 3 times now. So that's clearly like, that's a no-brainer. But I'll leave that there. May's going to be good for you as well. So look forward to that. But I feel like birthdays, anniversaries, memorials around there, lovey. So look forward to it, and I'll leave that there. Any other validations there, Miss Ellie? Not yet. I had a big lineup of validations before. Who was I just reading? Jo Ellen, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, where did I write her name? Oh, there it is. Oh my gosh. I scribble so much I can't even see who I've got where. Okay. If you'd like to have a free mini reading, then come over to that main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. So my mum had an extreme back, shoulder, leg pain and passed from a heart attack. Stephanie Collins. Maybe this is her, your mum coming through stronger. I'm not sure, Stephanie. Yeah. And it's funny how you've just come on and this is what I've just got. So that's what happens sometimes with spirit. The readings, there's so many spirits in here, and there's so many readings for so many people. We've got Darina George. Darina George. So she says, hi, Lesley, Miss Elliot, and Spirit, and all. Good evening. Nelia MP 2025 hasn't started off all that great. Will I finally get the memorial tree planted for him? Thank you. Yes, you will. Nelia, do me a favor. Stop saying that it hasn't started off that well. So I saw this reel the other day, and it was really powerful, and I thought this is beautiful for people. And what it was about was the Rhonda Byrne from the Secret 4 movie that I always talk about, is she's put out there a reel, and it was about setting your intentions in the morning. So when we set our intentions in the morning of what we want our day, our week, our month, our year to be like, and then we do it at night, and we kind of like close off the morning to the night, and we do that 24 hours, and then it all starts to align. Then things start to shift gears for us in the right direction. So that's what we need to do more. And I do feel like that this is going to change for you, but if you can just stop right now and stop saying that this year hasn't started off to a good start. Okay, you just need to say, I can't wait till next week when everything's settled and everything's great and I'm going to have a beautiful day and it's going to be amazing. Everyone's going to love me. Everyone's going to be happy. Everyone's going to be motivated to see me. Everyone's going to be, everything's going to be great, So we need to get this mindset. It's a spiritual world. We're in a spiritual war at the moment, and we need to make sure that we get our ducks in a row when it comes to spirit. So yeah, so she said, I will try that. Thank you. Yes, 100%. We set our intentions of exactly what we want it's like you say to the universe, I really want a black dress. And you go, okay, I'm going to go shopping for a black dress. But the universe and your spirit does not know what size it is. It doesn't know how long the dress is. It doesn't know what kind of material it is. It doesn't know if it's short sleeve or long sleeve. It doesn't know if whatever is about it, if it has a zipper at the front or the side. You know, you need to set your intentions and detail it to exactly how you want it, and it'll start playing out for you. So I highly recommend trying it if you're really into this manifesting thing. And if things are going south for you, what have you got to lose? You know, you got to shift gears. But I'll leave that there as well. Joellen, she said, thank you so much for this life. For the life of me, can't think of any male with shoulder or collar pain, but we'll keep it in mind. I actually think this was probably for the other lady, Stephanie Collins. I actually think this might have been for her, because as I was saying it, she just came on. But we'll leave that there as well. We'll start this morning. Yes, 100% Lovey. Go watch the Secret full movie, Nelia. It's on YouTube. It's an hour and 21 minutes long. It's called The Secret full movie. You cannot go wrong with that. And if people don't believe it, they just have to go and watch it. Go watch the first 10 minutes. Promise me to watch the first 10 minutes, and it will change your life. It's unbelievable. I never ever thought I would ever, believe in something like that. But when it starts happening, once you start, putting your intentions out there and it starts happening, you just go, wow, this is crazy stuff. It's really, really crazy stuff. Margaret Bennett, hi Lesley, again, couldn't find my charger, and I have to have a operation after my gallbladder operation to have a small hernia. Had CT scan Saturday. Will I wait long for my operation? I'm a wee bit anxious, but no, it's scared. I'm silly. The feed keeps jumping. I'm scared. I know I will be looked after. You'll be fine, lovey. I've had my gallbladder out. It's no big deal. And trust me, you feel 100% better after it, because that little gallbladder can cause a lot of pain, which is what it did to me. And actually, that gallbladder made me so unwell more than the cancer did when I had the cancer. Let's put it that way. That's how painful it was. I was in and out of hospital so many times from that gallbladder. It wasn't funny. So, but you'll get through it. Everybody recovers. You just need to be patient. You need to think positive, and you need to eat well. Eat well. I can't stress that enough. Get exercise in now while you can. Okay, and then with the gallbladder as well, I found for myself that if I ate anything that was too like fatty, like some cheeses or creams or anything like that, it would upset me. So I just stayed off that until I had my surgery, which was only 2 months anyway. So look into things like that, lovey. Yeah, Nelia, well done. Stephanie Collins on the left side. So what is she saying there, Ellie? What does she mean by that? Stephanie Collins, something.
She said something before her godbrother passed from a car accident, and his head and neck got crushed on the left side.
That's why all this side was all sore me. Wow. Okay, right. That makes sense now. Sorry to hear about that. Yes. Yeah, so there you go. Dixie King. She said, yes, the secret is great. It really does work. 100%, because Dixie's onto it now. She's changed her life around, going good. Good guns. It's awesome. It's amazing. Once you start seeing this stuff, you can't not see it anymore, guys. It's the hernia I need to go in for. I'm thinking positive, and I've had the gallbladder operation, but feel great. Yeah, there you go. 100%. The gallbladder, once it's out, it's gone. It's so good, especially if you've had pain with it. It's the worst pain ever. Virtually can't breathe. But we'll leave it there. And any more validations there, Miss Ellie? No. But we'll leave it there, guys, and we'll see you back on Sunday night from 8 till 10 on our other radio station, and then Monday night again from 8 till 10. You're listening to Alive 90.5 FM. Good night, everyone. Have a beautiful week. Cheers.
90.5.
Right.
Alive 90.5.
Turn that music down, Ellie.